Up kaiju friends and fans, Philly Kaiju King back. Taking a quick look at this here big fella. Just got it today, this Sunday. This is a Toho Daikaiju series Destroyah poster color version. So it's the same, if I remember right, the same sculpt as like 2018 or whatever. The box art is awesome though. They're stepping it up with the box art, that's for sure, with this here. And the box art, I seen Rich Iso posted a picture of the box art for the fake Godzilla, and that box looks nice too. Really stepping it up. All right, let's move on to the star of the show, the Toho Daikaiju series Destroyah poster color version. All right, everybody, I'm back, and here it is, the Toho Daikaiju series Destroyah poster color version. Here he was on xplus North America. It's sold out. On here it said introducing the xplus North America exclusive Daikaiju series Destroyah poster color version. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Godzilla vs. Destroyah with this xplus North America limited edition figure. Inspired by the film's iconic poster, the special version showcases a striking black base with bold red accents, perfectly capturing Destroyah's menacing presence as seen in the artwork. It says this product uses the same mold as the Daikaiju series Destroyah released in 2015, so that 10-year-old sculpt that I did have previous. This is the same pose. It looked like it. I wasn't for sure. But yeah, it's the same exact pose. Same mold, anyway, I should say. Pretty awesome. The movie is awesome. Probably one of the most emotional movies, Godzilla movies out there, I would say. Top two. The other one is, to me, is Son of Godzilla. As far as the emotional aspect of any Godzilla movie. Let's read a little bit from the wiki here. I'll put this in the description as well. Godzilla's final opponent in the Heisei series, Destroyah, is an incarnation of the oxygen destroyer, the chemical weapon used to kill Godzilla, the original Godzilla in 1954. When the weapon was detonated at the bottom of Tokyo Bay, it revived a colony of Precambrian crustaceans trapped in the strata, and the resulting anaerobic conditions caused the creatures to undergo an abnormal path of mutation and evolution until they finally came to the surface in 1996. Able to grow and evolve by combining with each other, the creatures took on numerous different forms before finally converging into a single gigantic demonic monster. Destroyah fought Godzilla at the peak of his power and nearly defeated him, but was finally destroyed by a combination of the JSDF's GLT Cairo lasers and the extreme heat given off by the near meltdown Godzilla. It's pretty cool, wicked stuff, man. Like I said, very emotional movie, emotional scene in the movies when this final battle and Destroyah kills Godzilla's Jr. Picks him up and is flying with him, and Godzilla's trying to get there to reunite with his son, and Destroyah picks him up, flies with him, and choking him, and then drops him from a high elevation, and pretty much puts the end to him, I believe, in that point. And then him and Godzilla have that brutal battle. And then, as it said, with the combination of the Japanese military, Destroyah eventually gets defeated. Then, of course, the emotional scene of Godzilla dying and the meltdown happens. It's a really good Heisei movie. It's probably that and 84 are my favorite Heisei movies, I would say. But very, very cool ending to the Heisei for sure. It only lasted, 4 years, I guess. But that's here nor there. It's a pretty cool figure. Let's call him extra well done, Destroyah. You can see the tail curves off slightly off to his left. It kind of goes almost straight back. We'll take up some shelf space there. Of course, as it said, the dark brown skin with the red outer part, scaly sections and stuff. So red and black is the predominant theme of this here Destroyah. Up on the end of the tail, you got the hook tail there that he would use he grabbed Godzilla and pulled him with that thing. May have done it to Junior, I can't quite remember. Pretty wild. Up here on the back, you see the scales, the heavy scales, probably would take us a tremendous amount of damage. Of course, you got on the red, the little mini wings here at the midsection, and up here on the shoulder, his big upper wings, which have some yellow tones as well, orange and yellowish tones on them, really. Almost pink too, really. The wings look good, nice detail. Turn him around here, the big old huge feet, black and red toenails, big knee spikes, black and red. Skin texture looks nicely sculpted and captured there. Up here on the middle chest plate's like a yellowish color. There's his 3-fingered hand claws there, red. Big, huge red shoulder spikes sticking out. Up here on the eyes and the face, eyes are yellow. Teeth and everything in the mouth are white, of course. Nice big, huge horn on the crest of his head there. Big fanned out sections all around either side of his head. He looks very, very demonic in this color setup, I think. Very, very, very demonic looking Destroyah here, I think. For real. My goodness. We'll move on to some comparisons with him, and let's do that now. All right, everybody, here's the Cybot 84, which is a really tall 30 centimeter figure. As you can see, Destroyah is within a ½ inch in height, and he's the 25 centimeter Daikaiju series, so it is a really big Daikaiju series figure for now, and even when it was really released back then, it was really big. All right, we'll do some more comparison. Let's do that now. All right, y'all, so there's a 25 centimeter Godzilla 2000 or Millennium concept, Yuji Sakai. I mean, look at the size difference there. It's crazy, crazy. Oops, he's about to fall off. His tail is getting him. There we go. Fix that. Yeah, as you can see, it's crazy how big Destroyah is in comparison to him. All right, we'll move on to some final thoughts here. Let's do that now. All right, everybody. Toho Daikaiju series. Poster color version Destroyah by xplus. Of course, the box also says Bandai Namco on it. Did Bandai buy into xplus or something? Over the last couple years, it seems like almost every box practically says Bandai on it. I don't know what's going on there. I would like to know, though. This is a really cool figure. As I said, I had the original, but I had to sell it. I'm glad I grabbed this. When this came up, I was like, I'm getting it. I know it ain't accurate to the suit, but it's a rendition of the poster. They've been doing that, and I think it's pretty cool. All right, one more quick comparison, though. I meant to do this one before I get off of here. So tell me that guy did not inspire Destroyah bagging. That's the 30 centimeter bagging. And if he didn't inspire Destroyah, I don't know what would inspire Destroyah. That thing, that darn thing there. A lot of similarities in those two. I meant to do that in my comparison, and I forgot. Pretty cool figures, and like I said, I think bagging inspired Destroyah. for sure. All right, everyone, I'll close out this video. I want to thank everyone that tunes in. This is Phil the Kaiju King. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.